Is this a trap? This feels like a trap. Oh, I've been in here before.
Yeah, that's right. If you hit the switch, it'll... That's right, it lowers it down, and then, yep. Alright.
So the only other place is this little room here, and then this hallway.
Yep.
Which will probably connect back to this.
Yep, because there's definitely some more...
Peace!
Out. But yes.
Perfect timing.
Ever closer to being able to leave all these spinning saws of death behind.
Why is their library so strict? I'd hate to see what happens if you have an overdue book.
Well, I mean, it is ran by a vampire who's very particular about getting his books back, so...
That's true. I will say, one thing I'm not proud of, I'm very bad at getting books back to the library on time. And it's not like it's like weeks later. Like, I just remember the day after. So it's like, oh, it's due on the 22nd, and then on the 23rd I go, shit! And then I run into the...
See, I was always really good about getting it on time because I would end up reading all of them really, really quickly and then turning them back in early so I could get more.
Yeah, I would either read it and then not turn it back in, or I just wouldn't read it, and then it would come to the day when it's due, and then I'd be like, shit! And so I would accrue a fine, slowly insure like 5 cents each time, and then like 2 years later they'd be like, you have to pay your fine before you can check out. I was like, how big is it? They're like $6. Because that's where they would cap you out. Once you hit $6, you couldn't.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like, come on, man, just pay your $6. Yeah. See, I was the one that would go in there.
What the hell? Whatever. I don't need it.
Yeah.
I technically don't need it. I was just gonna use it because it was there.
Yeah. I would be the one that would go in, check out like the maximum amount of books.
So would I. Yeah.
And then would be back in like a couple days later, turning them all back in. And if it'd be like the same person, it'd be like, no, yeah, I actually read all those. Like, I know what it looks like, but no, I read them.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, David reads very quickly.
Yeah, seeing as I read.
Like, I read these cutscenes pretty quick.
Mimic!
He warned me just like a second too late.
Yep. Oh, and it cursed you?
But yeah, David reads very quickly, and he reads a lot.
So, yeah, like Name of the Wind, pretty much the last... I can't even say the last 500 pages, because it's only like 600 some pages, period.
You read most of that book in a day.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Like,
oh shit.
Oh
no.
Very much forgot about this room. Which, speaking on that, so far I am actually enjoying the second book more so far.
Okay. I was watching a video. There's a YouTube channel. This woman, I don't remember her name. I just followed her like a week or two ago, so I haven't learned it yet. But she's like an author or something. And she's like an author and a blogger or whatever, and so she, does a lot of book reviews and stuff like that, and most of it's on fantasy stuff.
I might actually have seen some of those videos of her if it's who I'm thinking of.
Well, so like I found her because I found like her reactions to the Witcher trailer for Netflix and stuff like that. And she just did a video. Let me pull up her name real quick. If you can save and stuff while I pull it up.
Look at me! I actually saved. Woo!
Yeah, you're one for two, David.
2 for 3. I saved once the other time.
Elliot Brown? Elliot Brooks. Elliot Brooks. This lady.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool channel she's got going, and check it out if you like fantasy books. She talks a lot about fantasy books. But I will say one of the things she did the other day that I liked was she did a what books do you think are overhyped? And a lot of books I like are on the list, but I'm like, I agree they're overhyped. Because that was the big thing. It's like, it's not to say it's a bad book. It's just to say I don't understand why everybody never shuts up about it. One of the comments I really liked in it was her husband apparently has a feeling about Harry Potter where he's like, it's a good series, but it's not. It shouldn't be your most hyped best book you've ever read. It's like, that's a middle school book. You should have read other stuff. And like, it could be in a top 5 or top 10 list, I guess, from what he's saying, but I understand. Like, it's a young adult book. There are young adult books I like. I don't know if they should be in your top 3 or like your top slot.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, I would definitely separate the later books from the earlier ones as...
That's true. I could see that. As a series, I could see, like, I could argue you saying, like, it's the best series, like, one of the better series. Because, like, looking at a series as a whole is different than looking at a book.
Because, like, even me, like, I would have a harder time going back and reading, like, the very first ones that were, like, very much aimed for, you know, that grade level.
Well, that's why when I always tell people I've never read Harry Potter, I've only seen the movies, and I'm like, if I were to read Harry Potter, what would I, like, how would I do it? And they always say, oh, well, you've seen the movies, so just skip books 1 and 2.
You could. Like,
because they say books 1 and 2 are essentially...
Yeah, they are...
the 2 most accurate, and it's, like, still not super accurate, but...
Yeah, but
you can easily
the movies
skip.
very much tried a lot harder to stay true to the first 2 books.
And they were just shorter books, so
Yeah.
it was easier to do.
So, like, the books, you'll get more of just, like, their style, like, their time in classes and, like, things like that, and, you know, get to learn some of the characters that, you know, don't get much screen time or aren't in there at all.
I've read most of the first book. Like, I listened to an audiobook of it, so I quote-unquote read most of the first book.
But outside of that, like, yeah, the movies really aren't that far apart from it, like, because it's very much just kind of those 2 main things of the Sorcerer's Stone and then the Chamber of Secrets. Like, that's kind of
it.
Those are the important parts of the 2, and... you know, for the most part, it's still pretty... So it's not really until the 3rd that they started getting much further and further away from the books.
Okay.
And then obviously once you get to book 4 and beyond, that's when it does get to a much more heavier...
Yeah, and I understand, like, books 5, 6, and 7 are definitely the more, like, adult...
Yeah, much more death-filled tones, like...
And that's where I could...
And it still naturally grows up with the kids, like... You were saying about the movie where you get a bunch of, like, horny teenagers, like, naturally it is still around that time, but... Ooh.
Well, and that's where I could see, like, saying, like, oh, well, this particular book is one of my favorite because it's a more adult-ish book. But that's the thing, like, I know a lot of people, Harry Potter's their favorite book series, but then when I ask, well, what other books do you like? They haven't read any other books but Harry Potter, and I'm like...
Yeah.
Nothing against Harry Potter. Read Harry Potter. It's a good book series, and it's famous for a reason.
Yeah.
And it's enjoyable.
But you can't really say it's your favorite series if you haven't done anything
Read
else.
other stuff. But I will say one of the other things that the whole point of bringing, like, her channel up in this whole story is somebody said, Name of the Wind, is that the first book?
Mm-hmm.
They said that one, and she was like, I kind of agree, but only because they said the character felt too perfect and things like that, and she was like, I kind of agree. I think she said she didn't finish the first book, or she hadn't read past the first book. But she kind of agreed with, like, that idea. Nothing, and, like, again, she said, like, nothing against these books or anything like that. You know, because authors do put their heart and souls into these things.
Yeah.
But for her, she felt like it was a little overhyped because of that. And I was like, well, I remember you were reading it, because it was literally 2 days ago. And I'm glad to hear that the second book kind of... I know you were kind of having that problem with it. Okay, so that door there, was this a boss room, or did I just skip this?
No, I think he just turned around. I don't remember.
Because that's the only other...
Either you turned around or it was something you just couldn't get past at the time.
And then there's this one. So there's 2 spots here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to go back up now.
Yep.
Oh, I can go back up that one and then drop down.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know you had a problem with the book at first, where you were like, the character seems a bit more perfect and ideal, and
and it wasn't really that I had a... And like I was saying, like, they at least has enough moments to kind of show, like, you know, that he isn't exactly perfect at everything, that some of it's just kind of those stories that other people told about him.
That it's embellished. I'm glad to hear the second book kind of
So, but that was the one I was curious to see because, like I said, I've heard different opinions from people of.
Oh right, the second book, people are like love it or hate it.
Yeah, like I've seen some people who
What is
much
this?
prefer...
Is that a door over there?
No, it's. Oh, that's what you need. You got to bring the bookcase down onto that, and it just brings those stairs out to where they stay open.
Was the bookcase in this room or at the bottom?
Maybe it was on the bottom. Yep. But yeah, so there's very much a lot of people that were like either some preferred the first book or some preferred the second. So I was kind of curious to see, but so far I've enjoyed the second one a lot.
Right.
And I can kind of appreciate a sequel that doesn't spend
God damn it.
way too much time trying to pretty much reestablish everything the first book did.
Yeah, that is always nice.
Like, and
okay.
I get it, like, you know, trying to remind people certain things is, you know, but I've definitely read some books that go a little overboard with reminding you about every little,
every tiny detail.
yeah, like every specific thing, and it's like, no, like, typically if you're reading this book in the series...
I get it, he's the boy who lived, God.
Yep. And Harry Potter was very good on that, of it would spend a lot of time kind of reestablishing a lot of things you already knew, unless obviously you hadn't read the first, like the previous
It's
book.
another Silver Knight.
Yep.
I get a lot of these guys. Let's see
Yeah,
if this is a fake wall.
I don't know why they have so many
So
of those.
many.
But I'm like, if you're reading later books in the series, you're going to be confused regardless whether you try to explain things or not. Like,
Yeah. They did say, I remember in her list, she was saying, somebody said, like, Game of Thrones, they didn't understand how hyped it was. This one will hurt you. This one will hurt you. She said Wheel of Time.
oh, I fully expected those to be up there.
For her, though, the thing that you love about the books is the thing she didn't.
Yeah.
Is how detailed it was.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I know a lot of...
She read the first, like, 3 or 4 of them, though.
Yeah.
Which, Sanderson is like, her number one favorite person.
Yeah, that's
So-
what I mean. Like, there's a lot of people I know would have preferred those books more if Sanderson had been the one writing them. Just because his style is so much...
It's like a nice mix of Jordan and that.
Yeah, like he's really detailed, he does a good job building things, and his characters are usually really well done. It's just, he's much more making sure the story just keeps moving forward as opposed to trying to paint every little detail that you see.
And I guess I'm gonna, go watch her videos. It was a good video. I mean, she was cool. I'll make a note here to put it in the end screen, so you guys go check out that video, because I don't want to talk about her video for 10 minutes and then
Yeah.
not give you guys a link to it. Go give her a view. Go give her a like. It was a good video.
Yeah. But no, I fully would have expected those two to be on any kind of list like that, just because, you know.
There's no point to this room.
Nope.
Maybe no, I didn't already get anything over there. So
Just because anytime you see a fantasy list, like Wheel of Time usually is near the top, same with Song of Ice and Fire. And to me, I do think they are well-deserved, but I can understand why people don't like them. I know some people just have a hard time balancing that many different types of characters. I know a lot of people who really don't like the last 2 books in Song of Ice and Fire, because he really...
Oh no!
Oh.
I didn't even notice my health was that low, because it takes out so much.
Yeah, I didn't notice either. That's on me.
I'm literally about to just say fuck it to the map completion. for this part, because it's like I don't need those things right now, and so unless there is an item or a boss over there,
Yeah, you can always come back for
I
them
don't
later
care.
when it's just you have nothing else to do.
yeah. All right, so I gotta go to the blood thing, right?
Yep, you can do the blood thing. There's one thing I would recommend doing first, just in case, because the blood thing will also kind of lead here. I'm just trying to think of the best way to go. Maybe the blood thing will be... bring up the map real quick when you're in a safe, non-spiky spot.
I just wanted to get that piece. Oh, I guess I could go down and get that piece too.
No, yeah.
Oh god, there's a lot I didn't save.
Yeah.
Oh no. Or wait, is this the room I was working my way back up to? This is the room I was working my way back up to.
Well, that's good at least.
That's good, yeah. So I can at least check out why I skipped that room.
But yeah, that does leave like all that stuff over there.
That explains why I hadn't saved, because the save room was right there.
Yeah.
Well, that's like, you know, in middle school and high school, my favorite books were the Dritz novels. And, I mean, one of my favorite books, out of a sentimental reason, is still Homecoming from the Dritz novels. But I know that there are... I've read other books since then, and I have other books that, like, take a top slot, and...
Yeah.
You know. Okay. So I'm pretty sure if I check the map... Yeah, this was a room I just went into, I'm pretty sure. And then this was that whole thing I just completed.
Yep.
Yeah, so...
Zoom out just enough to see...
I haven't done the underground water thing yet, but I don't have that ability.
Yeah, that's the thing they don't explain to you that you kind of have to just figure out. There's a certain creature in the water you have to kill that gives you the ability to go underwater.
Ah, okay.
I'm just trying to think of... Because I know it's not the first area you go to because it's all the fish. I think it might be that one that's just straight down.
Oops.
Oh, not like poisoning yourself.
I didn't mean to, David. I meant to hit Waystone.
Well, you poisoned yourself and then you waystoned. At least you're poisoned at home. At least a safe spot.
Yeah.
I can't talk. I did that once before by accident.
I don't...
Have you learned anything new?
Oh yeah, I forgot all about her and her quest.
Here's what I've turned.
Huh?
Good work.
Here's your reward.
Yeah.
Got any targets for me?
You know
Here's
she
what I've
does.
turned up on the monsters.
She's quite the murdering.
Help call the coop.
Kill those.
Kill those wretched monsters.
But yeah, that's kind of what
Some potions.
Hi, Miri.
that's kind of what got me for the longest time was not realizing I needed to proceed underwater and that there was a certain thing I had to kill just to get the item that.
Back anytime.
So I wasted a lot of time like running around like all these areas that were like dead ends to like remind myself, why couldn't I go here? Oh yeah, that's right, I can't jump high enough. Oh, I can't do this. So eventually I had to look it up and it was like
Bunny
yeah.
Morph... Oh, Lily. I was
Yep.
like, what the fuck? Okay.
So I was like, no, just kill this enemy and it'll drop this item that lets you proceed. I'm like, oh, that's nice to know.
Ooh, great sword expertise. I can... oh, but that's with the flame sword I have, right?
Yep.
I'd have to buy another one.
Yep. Well, I see if there's a better one you can craft.
Yeah, I can't craft a new one.
Well, are there any better ones that you're close to being able to get?
I have to get back to the top of the list now. Nope.
No. Go back and...
Promise you'll stop Jeeble no matter what.
It's a good idea to just have an idea, like if there's ones you have most of the items for.
Oh. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So just look at, if you want to stick with great swords, look at the great swords and see. So these are all the 8-bit ones. You'll want to go up a little further. Yep. So great sword.
Whips, spears, katanas, great
There we
swords.
go. Okay.
So that one, but I need another item and then mahogany and gold. I don't have any of that.
Yeah, I think a lot of these are basically using.
And then flamer. I need 2 iron to make another one of the same sword that I'm using.
Yep. And then go down to the one below you.
It wouldn't work. I'm curious though. Can I dismantle anything into iron?
Probably not, because you only got 2 alkahest. A lot of the things require quite a bit, but you might. No, all those are like 6.
Hey! There we go.
You don't have enough.
I have enough what?
The Alcahest stock.
What the hell is Alcahest?
You can buy it from Dominique, but
What
you
the hell is it?
you have to have enough of that to cover the cost of dismantling.
That's so bullshit.
Yep, you can't just dismantle everything.
That is the dumbest.
Yep. It's quite annoying. I think there might be a certain enemy that drops it too.
I'm just gonna see if I can buy iron from
I
her.
have something new to.
But I know she sells it like
What
in
are you looking to
her
buy?
somewhere in here.
Can I buy a Flameberg from her?
You might. Yeah,
Yeah, I can.
just for a lot of money. Especially since you did use a lot of potions.
Ooh, order made scarf. Oh, it's not as good as my gunman's scarf.
Yeah, you don't have any potions.
But potions suck.
Just the regular ones. But go down. Oh,
Here.
there we go. I could have sworn she sold the Alcahest stuff.
She does not seem to at the moment.
Maybe in the.
Oh,
we go.
there it is.
Yep, 800 apiece.
I guess I'll buy
Is
one.
this right? Then we have.
'Cause that's
a
all
deal.
I need.
Yep.
And then I'll come over and buy a bunch of
Is
potions,
this
because
right? Then
that's
we have a deal.
what I need.
Is this right? Then we have a deal. What are you looking to
Yeah.
sell?
Oh, so I have shards
What
I
are you
can
looking to
sell?
It's their unfortunate way of making sure you can't just craft everything you want.
Is this right?
Without,
then we
you
have
know,
a deal.
I guess farming for a bunch of money to just keep buying those stupid
Thank
Alcahest
you.
things.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. I'll
Yep.
be here if you.
I need more food.
Because I
What is that,
found
pizza? I don't have pizza.
fries.
Did you?
I don't have fries.
Nope, you gotta craft some fries.
Alright, let me go see if my potatoes are ready.
Potatoes.
And then we'll end the episode.
Ending with fries would be a good way to end. Oh, nope, not even close to being ready.
The harvest.
Oh, yep.
Got 10 potatoes. So what, now I need tomatoes or something?
I don't remember. I think the fries might be pretty
Oh,
straightforward.
no, wait, you have to go over here to Johannes to make food.
Yep, because they can't be in the same area.
It's good to.
Because she doesn't know how to cook on her own. I mean, sorry, craft food on her own. I think you... Yeah, it's fried potatoes. So you need halite,
Halite
and
and flour. One halite and one flour.
The halite's the one that's a pain.
I'm pretty sure she sells flour.
Pace yourself out
Yeah,
there.
flour's easy. Halite's the one that comes...
Does she not sell halite?
Nope.
Damn it.
It's one of those more rarer items that you get from certain enemies, I think, or you can find in like a chest every now and then, or from dismantling certain items.
That's so dumb.
Yep.
It's not dumb. It's just annoying. It's not. When I say something is so dumb, I really just mean it's a little inconveniencing or annoying, just for anyone watching and going, "Oh my god, he says everything's dumb. He hates video games." No, it's just, it's inconveniencing to me because I want to do it now. It's my money, and I.
It's my potatoes, and I want to cook them now.
Exactly. This gets me pretty close to the blood, right? Because isn't the blood one of those two tall rooms?
The blood's directly below that spot.
Awesome. All right. Well, we'll pick this up in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.